Hi guys, how are you doing today? Today we are going to talk about one interesting topic that I have massive experience in, and that is blogging. If you know me, you know I've had so many blogs. I've written for so many publications. One of my blog is the Wine and Food Review, which is a food and wine blog that I have had for over 5 years. It has been successful and has given me so many opportunities. I have also blogged for different companies and I have written hundreds of ghost articles, corporate blogs, and at least I've gathered some experience. I mean, when you get started being a blogger, one of your main questions is, how will I make money at the end of the day? I made the mistake of not monetizing my blog early enough, and I let my passion drive me. While that is also good, I got to some point where I was like, okay, great, now how do I make money? If you're thinking of starting a blog in 2020, you might feel like, blogging is dead, nobody makes blogs anymore. I'm here to tell you that there are so many ways you can monetize your blog. There are over 10 ways in which you can monetize your blog, and I will show you today. Great, so you have started your blog, it's already getting feedback, you're already sharing it on social media and doing all the things to make sure that so many eyeballs are on your content and you are going on the right path. So number one, the first way you can monetize your blog is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is where you market other people's products. You don't have to own any inventory, you don't have to be the one who is creating those products, whether it's services or whether it's goods. So what you do is you drive traffic to somebody else's product or service and they give you a commission, and it's win-win. If you want to learn about affiliate marketing, I'm going to link a resource down below and you can check it out. The next way that you can make money blogging is brand deals. At the end of the day, brands are always looking for people who have massive following or people who tell authentic stories, and they're trying to use these people to push their products for a fee, of course. So for example, a wine brand may come to me because I have a very successful wine and travel blog. So they might want to reach East Africans who drink wine, and they might come to me to push something on the Wine and Food Review. So the best way to make money on blogging is to combine your social media campaign or your social media strategy together with a blog. So just don't offer a blog article, show them that you have also a massive social media following and you can promote that to your people. The next thing is to sell coaching services. If you've gotten to the point where you believe that you are very credible and you've gathered so much resources, coaching is something you can do. For example, at the moment, I'm actually coaching 2 people on blogging and I'm showing them how they can start their blog, and I'm taking them step to step. Now, if you're a seasoned blogger, you've been doing this for many years, you've already had the accolades and you've already even proven yourself over time, and you really know exactly what it takes to be a successful blogger, you can handhold somebody and you can do a consultation with somebody about blogging. It doesn't even have to be blogging. If say you're blogging about finance, you can get somebody who is interested in learning about finance and you can show them how to do their personal finance. The next thing you can do is sell workshops. This is something that I'm looking to explore in future. You can actually do an event or a workshop and people can pay so that you can teach them something to do. For example, if you're a travel blogger, you can have a workshop on how to start a successful travel blog, and I know so many people would be interested in that, and you can show them and you can get your money like that. The next way is to sell an ebook. This is also something else I'm trying to explore. People are always looking for knowledge. Knowledge is the new economy, so people are always looking for a way to do something. In as much as it's easy to Google, it's always nice when somebody else handholds you or teaches you, or you go through a book, and that helps you cut the learning curve in half. I mean, sometimes Google is so abstract and it gives like blanket information, but if you see somebody who succeeded in something that you want to succeed in maybe even your geographical location, then that you can buy their ebooks and do exactly what they tell you to do in their ebooks, and you can actually shorten your learning curve. If let's say it took somebody like 10 years to learn something or 10 years to break into an industry, and they condense all their knowledge into an ebook, then you're better off like just buying that ebook instead of spending the 10 years trying to figure it out, trying to go to Google, trying to customize that information to fit your like demographic or your country. So it's easier that way. The next thing is selling of merchandise. Merchandise can be like t-shirts with like your logo on it. In Kenya, we have seen so many people who are successful in selling their own merchandise, as well as people who are abroad. So you can have different types of merchandise in your website. For example, if I maybe would have merchandise, I would have like my Create Brand and Build logo on a cap or on a jersey or something like that. So merchandise is one way you can make money. The next way you can do this is selling digital products. I'm going to do another separate video on digital products, so stay tuned for that and I'll link it down below. But basically digital products are products that you sell online to people. So it can be like ebooks that I've talked about, it can be webinars, it can be videos, it can be classes, so many types of products that you can't just touch, and there's a way you can sell all these digital products. The next way is to use your blog as a portfolio to get bigger gigs. For example, if let's say I'm applying for a wine industry position, I've always used my wine blog as a portfolio and people know that I am credible. So don't take your blog for granted, even if you're not getting a lot of information or even if you're not getting a lot of opportunities from it. At the end of the day, that's a portfolio. Think of it as planting a seed. It might not like bloom at that time, it might not make sense at the time, but trust me, that's a long-term kind of thing, but at the end of the day it makes sense. The next way is getting paid to speak. On special occasions, if you're lucky and if you know your stuff, you might be invited to speak at conferences or speaking engagements, or you might be invited to train people about something, and that's an extra amount of cash in your pocket. So when you're getting started, you have to actually apply for these gigs. Getting paid for speaking engagements is a bit not easy, especially if you're getting started as a blogger, but over time, the more you build your credibility, the more you have so many things under your belt, people believe that you're the to-go person for a particular subject and you can get invited to speak. The next way you can get paid is writing for publications. For example, I used to write for Drum East Africa, I used to write for a magazine called Culture Trip, I also used to write for AFK Travel. So it all depends. Keep pitching yourself for all these international gigs and also local gigs. Pitch yourself to magazines, pitch yourself to digital online magazines or digital subscription sites or just online blogs. Pitch yourself. Sometimes you can even just write to the editor and say that I notice you might need an article for so and this, or I noticed you advertised for people to apply for these positions. If you want me to do a video about how to pitch to get writing gigs, let me know down below. So guys, those are about 10, are they 10 or 9 or 8, I don't know, but those are all my tips when it comes to making money with blogging in 2020. At the end of the day, people say that blogging is dead, but I believe no, it's not dead. There will always be a place for written content, in as much as other forms of content are permeating how we do stuff or what we consume nowadays. For example, TikTok, short snappy videos are really big right now. YouTube, people are really now looking to video content. Podcasts, people are really embracing audio content, but I always believe there will be a place for written content at the end of the day. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. I also have a resource down below. I want to say that I have a blogging consultation. If you want me to work with you one-on-one and train you on how exactly you start your blog, choose a good platform, choose a name, start your content calendar, start your editorial calendar. I am opening slots for people to actually apply for my training or my one-on-one mentorship. If you're really interested and you want to know like the prices, feel free to DM me or to send me an email. I'll leave my email down below. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Bye.